to do this video again. So what's up, everybody? I wanted to make a quick video out here at the park. I haven't made a video in a while, so it'll be an update video. I need to get my hair cut because my hair is crazy. I need to get that shook up. I don't understand why this part of my hair is just so long right here, and the rest is just, I'm going bald in the middle. But this ain't this video about my hair. It's me out here. I'm chilling, doing some things. It's a beautiful day. Almost the last day of fall. So everybody out here riding their bikes and everything. Forgot with the music. And hey, I roll with him any day. He got some good music. But it's actually an update video, kind of like a confession to let y'all know what's been going on with my life, even if you care. A few months ago, I'll start this off. A few months ago, I lost my grandmother in February, as a lot of y'all probably know. And, you know, I was okay. I wasn't really okay, but I accepted her passing really well. And she passed in her sleep. And so a lot of people already know that, but with me, it was just like, okay, you know, she passed in her sleep. My grandmother was somebody that I considered the one who I can go to for anything. When I was first 18 years old, and a lot of y'all don't know, but I was going to gay pride, and I was really experimenting with my sexuality. I was going with my best friend, Devon, who me and him still best friends till this day. And my grandmother stood in the way of my mother because I wanted to go out there and experience pride. And my grandmother stood in front of my mother, and she was like, no, let him go and experience certain things. Let him go. He's 18 now. My mother was protective, and she didn't want to, you know, see me go through anything like that. You know, no mother wants to be like, oh, my son is gay or whatever. So now I'm bisexual. But a few months ago, I was looking for a car. Now my car is back there. I finally got my first car. And back in June. And he been alright. He's pretty cool. He an asshole sometimes. But still working. But when I started the process of looking for my car, I started looking on like a lot of people look on Craigslist. Excuse me. And I started looking for cars. I would hit people up, hey, well, you know, how much you charging for the car? I looked and the sun came out. I actually shining down on me for one thing. I looked and she looked, and next thing you know, I was start dabbling in certain things. So I said, you know what, let me see what people actually really post in the ads. And I was just like, I became like oh, like I wasn't even hitting up the girls. I was hitting up nothing but dudes, to be honest. So I was like, I'm like, shit, you know, let's try. You know, my intent was to try and see how many responses I get. So I put black chubby guy, you know, Craigslist, you know, looking to hook up, I can host, and this time I got my own place. So it was just like, okay, can host and do this, that, and the third. I got a bunch of replies, and so one dude hit me up and he's like, oh, I can come over there tonight. Mind you, I was nervous as shit. I was like, oh, okay. Gave him my address, which was dumb rule number 1. And he came over. We did the thing as people having sex would do. Everything was protected. I always use condoms, dead ass condoms all the time. That's a must. And it was that. So I was just like, oh, okay, cool. That's how it goes. You know, being a guy when your dick is hard. I'm sorry, let me touch it. When you're horny, you do certain things. So I start posting more ads, and more people start coming. At the time, I realized I was inviting random people over my house, and I had no regard for my safety at all, physically. Sexually, it was all about using condoms, but mentally, I was just like, this person can't beat my ass. This person won't shoot me. I was thinking like that. I don't know where I got that from. So, you know, I haven't did any. I quit, and last time I did something was like maybe 2 weeks ago. No, a few days ago, to be honest. Yeah, I forgot, a few days ago. And it's always, like I said, always safe. And at the time when I did this action, It was like, why am I doing this? I didn't understand why I was doing this, and then I really started to understand that I was really lonely. Like, you got people around you, and you got issues, and I had issues, and I got issues. I found myself being broken because I used to have my grandmother used to be that go-to person to go to, and I wanted to go to my mom, but her, I didn't want to be scolded by her, I'm sorry, and so it was like disappointing her, and I wouldn't want to do that to my grandmother either. So it was something that I hid, and it started to build up. It was just building up. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing it? And I keep on doing it, and then I would have this regret afterwards. Like, I just couldn't control myself. I was my own worst enemy, to be honest. And I became my own worst enemy yesterday when I just lost it yesterday. I lost everything. I possibly lost a friend, and I didn't mean to. I don't know what's wrong with me. I wish I knew what was wrong with me. Why did I accept and have no type of regard for my life? It started to hit me all at once. And I've been somebody who takes on a lot emotionally. When somebody needs something, I'm always right there. Hey, you need help? You want me to take you here? I'm always offering that hand because I don't know how to say no. And I don't know how to say no to myself. So I never did understand why did I just have no disregard for my own life. And then I told a friend about it. And I do want to apologize to him and everything. And it was just like everything came out. And I didn't feel useful to anybody anymore. I was like, I was just this emotional dumpster that everybody could just tell what they need to. And I don't mind listening, to be honest, but it felt like I didn't have nobody to listen to me because at so many times in life, I remember trying to tell people my issues and nobody would never listen or nobody would care or they would disregard what I said and would be on to the next thing. So it was just like, what do I do? I got up this morning. I couldn't sleep at all. I didn't go sleep at all last night. Tossed and turned. Because you got a friend that's mean the world to you, and then next thing you know, you say certain things, and you hate to lose a good friend. And so when that bothered me the most because I did have somebody who was there for me all the time and talked to me about everything, and I just let like the best get of me, and I apologized to him. But I went to my mom's house and talked to my mom about it, and I was afraid of her because I didn't know how she was gonna react. I don't know if she was gonna reject me or what. And she got on me. I told her about the Craigslist issue. I told her about how I feel alone. And I don't know how to say no. See, my grandmother had that issue too. She wanted to help everybody. She always offered a helping hand. And she didn't know how to say no. And that drove her to her grave. One thing my mom told me is you got to learn how to be happy alone. And that's what I got to learn to do. And I've been alone almost all my life. My mom left me when I was younger, so when my mom left me when I was younger, I didn't know how to really express myself when I was younger because I was being sexually abused, and I had nobody to run to. I had nobody to go to because nobody didn't believe me. So that's why I'm fucked up the way I am, and I can't blame nobody but myself. So it was just like a confession video. I told my mother I'm gonna rebuild, and trust me, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna start from scratch. It's gonna be better this time. I'm gonna get back in shape. I signed up for tennis. That's gonna be great. And I know I'm not gonna be perfect, and I gotta just change the way I deal with people. My nice side, I gotta just change that. So it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a different me, and I promise that. I'm gonna be 30, and I'm trying to live the best way I can. So thank y'all for listening to this or watching if you watch. And I hope everybody's doing good out there. Peace.